Arnold had a stinky game. He was cause for a lot of turnovers. Something like I joked about with my buddy, him and Jalen Hurts, man, they stunk up the joint this past weekend. And then he just muscles in. Like, I think to this point, because this made the score, 19 to 3, it just kind of felt like a slow, methodical burn where it's like, okay, this offensive we haven't gotten anything going. Tennessee's beating up on them. Just the inevitable was there. This game did have a lot of hype. I was actually looking real forward to this game, and I thought it would have been higher scoring. But just to this point, right before halftime, when they're down 19 to 3, you just kind of knew, okay, this thing's over. Will Tennessee put a touchdown or two on them? Yeah, maybe, but it's not going to get crazy. I will say, too, for Hawkins to just come in and be thrown in there, baptism by fire. I've talked about it a couple times on this channel. I mean, they're playing Tennessee, one of the top teams in the country. He did okay. He did what best he could do, You know what's unfortunate about this play, too, is both the linemen and, this play sucked. Injuries fetch and suck. I love this. I love to see this where the whole team is gathered around him because, it sucks. Your season's over, and who knows? There's no guarantees of playing at the next level. This could be his last snap. It's sad. I will say too, I am very impressed with what Tennessee has been able to do so far this season. In my own personal top 25, I said, best resume, Tennessee's the number one team in the country. 2 ranked wins. Can't argue that. The other team that does have 2 ranked wins also is Illinois, but so there's where it's kind of because would Illinois be the number 2 team in the country? No, obviously not. It'd fall to Georgia, Bama, Texas, no matter which way you swing. It's impressive kind of how Oklahoma hung in there. This is their first SEC challenge. I think Oklahoma, who does Oklahoma have coming up? They get that. I know they got Mizzou one of these days. Auburn. They go play Auburn, and then they got Texas. So this team, if they don't want to end up looking to 1, 2, 3, 3-1, this team's got to clean it up if they don't want to go be 500 by the time they leave the Cotton Bowl. And then for Tennessee, let's see. I think they got Bama in 3 weeks. They got Arkansas this week, Florida, and then Bama. Yep. So they're off. They don't play till the 5th. Another road test. I think they can get it done against the Hogs. And then Swamp's got to come to you. So this could be a easy win. I think this might be Napier's last game as the Gator coach. It depends. If it's a close loss, they might keep him around for a couple more weeks. But if this is an absolute blowout, he's out the door. Hey, look at that. Jaguars scored a touchdown. Squirrel. Yeah, you're only down by 28 now. And then, that Bama game. It's going to be a big game. I have a feeling this might be, maybe still 4 or 5. Because I don't know if Alabama's going to beat Georgia, but they're not going to drop far in rankings if they lose to Georgia. So this still might be 4 or 5 by the time they meet up in a couple weeks. October 19th, man. It's going to be a big freaking game. Anyways, though, if you've made it to the end of the video, I thank you so much for listening to me yap this long. If you like college football, hit that like button. I try to cover all things, from power rankings to just reactions and